Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a vinyasa flow focused mainly on the legs and on balancing. So we're actually not going to be using the arms a lot at all. So if you have any arm injury, wrist pain, or shoulder pain, this one's going to be really nice for you. So we're going to get started in a seated position. So you can face the top of your mat, but I will face you for now. So we're just going to start cross-legged, and you can place your hands on your knees and just close down your eyes for a moment. Let's start by taking a deep breath in through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth, let it go. Squeezing navel back towards the spine. One more deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth, release. And let's just sit here breathing in and out through the nose, taking a moment to arrive, to check in with yourself, noticing how you're feeling today. Not having any judgment towards what you find. Every day is going to feel completely different. So just try to meet yourself wherever you are. Breathing in, let's reach the arms above the head. Exhaling, hands to the heart space. I invite you to find an intention that you would like to set for your practice. Maybe you just want to be present today or move with control, with intention and grace. Maybe you want to challenge yourself, whatever that may be for you. And then breathing in, let's reach the arms once again up in the air. Exhale, side bend over to the right. You can blink the eyes open if they aren't already. Next, inhale, let's come back through center, reach the arms up. Exhale, side bend to the left. And breathing in, come back through center. And let's place the hands in front of us. We're just going to roll into tabletop. Tuck your toes and immediately stand on your knees. Take a deep breath and reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms, open up the heart. Squeeze the glutes, press the hips forward, inhale. Exhale, hands interlace in front of your chest. Let's push the palms away, round your upper back. And breathing in, cactus the arms, open up the heart. Exhale, interlace the opposite fingers. Press the palms out in front of you, round your upper back. Lift the arms above your head. Try to bring the arms behind your ears. Squeeze lower ribs in. Exhale, release. And reach your arms forward. Untuck your toes. Let's lean back, keeping everything in a nice straight line. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, lower. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the lower belly. Inhale, lift. For 3. 2. 1, we hold here, maybe reaching the arms out to the sides, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up, tuck the toes, sit on your heels, right hand comes on your right heel. Inhale, press the hips forward, left arm reaches up. Hold it here. Really squeeze the glutes, try to scoop your chest up a little more with the help of your upper back. As you breathe out, release the hips down on the heels. Left hand holds left heel. Right arm reaches up. Press the hips forward. And then exhale, come back through center. We'll make our way into a forward fold at the back of the mat. So just rolling over the feet. Keep your feet hip width distance apart and the knees generously bent. Let's grab opposite hand to opposite elbow and just find a gentle sway side to side. And release the hands down, deep breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And again, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Let's pause here. Flex your right toes. See if you can plug your right hip into the socket. Lift your right foot off the mat. Hold for 3. Keep squeezing navel in. 2. And 1. Release the right foot and lift your left leg. So really lifting from the hip. And release. Bend the knees, roll up high mountain, reach the arms above the head. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Let's release the hands beside our hips and just start to circle your weight over your feet. You can keep your eyes open here. In one direction. Making sure that the toes are not lifting off the mat. If they do a little bit, that's fine, but try to keep them planted, so that you feel the weight shifting from the fronts of the feet to the backs of the feet to the sides. And let's switch directions of the circles. Just kind of helping our brain map where our body weight is, where our body is in space. So let's come back through center, and then let's come high on the toes. Lower the heels, try to lift your toes. Much harder, that one. Lower the toes, lift the heels. Lower the heels, lift the toes. Let's go for 3 more. 2. 1. Release the toes, chair pose, breathe in. And we hold. Try to lift your arms past your ears for 3. As you breathe out, hands come to the heart space. Now keep your left leg as it is. Just point your right toes and extend your right leg forward. So one-legged chair. Right toes are not touching the floor for 3, 2, 1. Come back to chair. Point your left toes. Extend left leg out for 3, 2, 1. Chair pose. Reach the arms up. Interlace your hands at your lower back. And let's fold forward. Release the hands down, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, roll up high mountain. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Let's pull the right knee into the chest and just try to squeeze it up nice and high. Circle out your right ankle in one direction and then the other. Good. Flex the right toes. Let's cross the right ankle over the left knee. Figure 4 chair. Hands can stay at the heart space, or you can reach your arms up depending on how you're feeling. Now let's find that one-legged chair. So right leg extends out in front of you. Keep pointing your toes. Step your right foot down. Find warrior 3, hands to the heart space. Hold for 3. As you breathe out, let's drop that left knee all the way down to the mat. Left knee crosses behind the right ankle. Sit down. Right hand comes behind you. Left arm reaches up. Exhale, twist to the right. As you breathe in, let's unwind. Counter bow to the left. Come back through center. Come back to warrior 3. Hands to the heart space. Step your left foot back. Lift the chest. We're going to push off that right leg. Stand at the top of the mat. Right knee into the chest. And release. Left knee into the chest. And let's start to circle out that left ankle in one direction. And the other. Flex the toes. Left ankle crosses over right knee. Chair pose, figure 4. Maybe the arms reach up. Now let's point those left toes forward. And then we'll step the left foot down. Warrior 3. Hands can be wherever you prefer. Hold. As you breathe out, right knee crosses behind left ankle. Try to sit down without the help of the hands. Left hand goes behind you, right arm reaches up. Exhale, twist to the left. And then breathing in, let's unwind, counter bow to the right. Come back through center. Come back to warrior three with or without the help of the hands. Step the right foot back. Start to lift your chest and then big push off that left leg. Stand tall at the top of the mat, left knee into the chest. Release the left foot. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, cactus. The arms open up the heart. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, fold. All the way down to Uttanasana. Halfway lift to breathe in. Let's plug that right hip into the chest. Gaze into the hip. Plug the right leg into the right hip. That's what I meant to say. Gaze forward. Now let's kick that right leg through pistol squat. Inhale here. And hold. Move into warrior three. Right foot steps forward. Warrior three. Now, instead of dropping that left knee down, let's just take a little one-legged squat. Left knee crosses behind the right ankle. Inhale, come back to warrior three. Bring your left knee into the chest. Let's come into that chair. Extend your left leg forward. Step the left foot down. Standing splits, top of the mat, right leg rises. Hold for three. As you breathe out, step your right foot to the back of the mat, warrior two. Nice and slow. Reverse your triangle. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Let's reach through left fingertips and then open up the arms. As you breathe out, let's bend that left knee. Side angle pose, right arm reaches over right ear. And then let's come into Skandasana, side lunge on the left leg. Inhale, star pose, straighten the left leg. Exhale, warrior two to the back of the mat, so bending that right knee. Now left arm circles by the left hip, crescent lunge facing the back of the mat. Hands to the heart space. Now this might be a little bit too far, but we're gonna push off that right leg, come to standing at the back of the mat, and release. High mountain inhale, exhale, fold. Plug your left leg into your left hip. So just flex those left toes, lift. Gaze forward, pistol squat, kick your left leg through. Hold for three, two, one. With or without the help of the hands, warrior three. Exhale, single-legged squat, bending that left knee, crossing the right knee behind the left ankle, and then back to warrior three. Now start to bend the right knee into the chest. Lift your chest, bend your left knee. Think of coming into chair, except the right leg kicks forward. Release the right foot, standing splits. Left leg in the air. As you breathe out, step back, warrior two. And then reverse triangle, inhale. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose, right fingertips reach forward, and let's open up the arms. And breathing out, bend your right knee, side angle pose, left arm reaches over left ear. Good. Keep squeezing that left glute, trying to lengthen the left leg as much as you can. Skandasana, side lunge on the right leg. Star pose, inhale, maybe leading with your arms. Now right arm circles by the right hip, crescent lunge facing the top of the mat. Hands to the heart space. Big push off that left leg. So if you need to step the right foot in a little closer, you can. Lean forward, big push. We land standing at the back of the mat. Exhale, release. High mountain inhale. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Let's plug that right foot or right leg into the right hip. Pistol squat. Right peace fingers, grab the right big toe. Let's either hold here or we stand up and then come back down to pistol squat. So we're coming back here anyways. If you want to add a little spice, let's stand up and come back down. Release that right leg. Warrior 3. Inhale. Exhale, one-legged squat. Maybe you try to cross that left leg even more. Maybe you try to straighten that left leg a little bit. Come back to warrior 3. Left knee into the chest. Think of that one-legged chair. Kick your left leg forward. Come into standing splits without the hands if possible. So maybe airplane wing arms. Hold. Lift that right leg a little higher. Step back, warrior 2. Reverse triangle, one breath, one movement. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Reach through the left fingertips. Open up the arms. Breathe in. Breathe out. Side angle pose. Inhale, right arm reaches over right ear. Skandasana, exhale. Now let's add on something here. We're going to try to swing that right leg forward, pistol squat. So bringing all your weight into that left foot, right leg swings forward, and then open up again, Skandasana. We'll see it better on the other side. Star pose. Crescent lunge, left arm circles by the left hip, breathe in. Hands to the heart space, big push off that right leg. And we're standing at the back of the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Plug your left leg into the socket. Pistol squat. Peace fingers can wrap around the big toes. It makes it a little easier if you want to stand up. You can also wait there and come back down. Release your left leg. Warrior 3. Inhale here. Squat. Maybe you try to really cross that right leg behind the left. Come back to warrior 3. Take your time. One-legged chair, right leg extends forward. Standing splits, maybe without the arms, so maybe airplane wings. Keep lifting that left leg as high as you can. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Step back, warrior 2. Reverse triangle, inhale. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Side angle pose, breathe in. Skandasana on your right leg. Now, I thought I would be facing the other way, but I'm not. So I'll just turn around quickly. So Skandasana, we lean all our weight into that right leg. Ooh. See if you can swing that left leg forward. And then open it up again, Skandasana. Okay. Now let's push into that right leg, star pose. Right arm circles by the right hip, crescent lunge facing the top of the mat. Hands at the heart space, big push off that left leg. Back of the mat. One more time. High mountain inhale. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Let's plug that right leg into the hip. Pistol squat. Maybe stand up tall. And come back down. Warrior 3. Maybe go even deeper into that squat. And warrior 3. lost my balance. Left knee into the chest, one-legged chair. Drop that left foot, standing splits, airplane wings. Step back, warrior two. Virabhadrasana 2. Reverse triangle, inhale. Exhale, immediately side angle pose. Maybe bind around your left thigh, and let's hold for 3. Maybe straighten your left leg if that feels good. Maybe look down, maybe find balance on your left leg, half moon with a bind. Slowly step back. Ooh, wobble, wobble. Let's open up the arms. Skandasana. Again, if you want to swing that right leg forward and then open. Warrior, star pose, push off that left leg. Crescent lunge, facing the back of the mat, breathe in. Now we're gonna hold here, drop the left knee, cactus the arms, open up the heart. And then inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Half splits, airplane wings. Lift the chest. Let's pull that right knee into the chest. And then step the right knee beside the left. Sit on your heels, lean back. Let's bring the heels down. And then the knees down. Heels and knees. Heels, one more time, and knees. Heels halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Last time, left side, left leg plugs into the socket. Pistol squat. Maybe stand up tall. Come back down. With control. Warrior 3. Inhale. One-legged squat, last opportunity. Take your time. Come back to warrior 3. Right knee into the chest, one-legged chair. Right leg points forward. Standing splits without the arms, if possible. Warrior 2. Reverse triangle. Exhale, side angle pose, left arm reaches over left ear, and let's bind around the right thigh. Hold it there. If it feels nice, you can always straighten your right leg. And if you want more balancing, because we haven't done enough balancing today, let's lean forward into that right leg. See if you can come into half moon with the bind. Whoa, very wobbly. Taking your time, make sure you keep a point of focus and don't go too quickly. Slowly come out, open up the arms, exhale, Skandasana. Once again, you can bring that left leg in and back out. Star pose, inhale. Right arm circles by the right hip, crescent lunge. Drop your right knee, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, half splits, airplane wings. I'm sweaty. Even without all the push-ups and the sun salutations, we can still build up some heat. Lift the chest. Let's pull that left knee into the chest and then bring your left knee beside the right. Now we'll once again sit on the heels, come into squat. This time we stay there. Bring your shoulders on the inside of the knees, backs of the hands touch, chin into chest. Take a deep breath in and out here. And then as you inhale, we open. So lift your chest, arms reach out to the sides, knees point wide apart, and we're not sitting on our heels. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. And again, active through those arms. 2 more. Last one. Exhale, squat. Let's come onto the knees. Stand on the knees, hands on your lower back. Press the hips forward. Lift your chest, camel pose. You can untuck the toes if you want. You can bring your hands on your heels if that feels good. But just like everything, don't rush it. Step by step, making sure your foundation is nice and strong before you go any deeper. Let's hold for another 5. And then slowly, with the help of the hands, make your way out. And let's sit on the heels, resting your hands on your lap. And just noticing the breath. And trying to forcefully deepen the breath and slow it down. And we're going to come into tabletop just for a moment. You can walk your knees closer to the top of the mat, knees together, feet wide apart. And let's sit into our hero's pose. Take a deep breath in here. As you breathe out, you can slowly start to recline on your hands or on your elbows or coming all the way down to your back. And just enjoy this stretch. If you have pillows nearby or blocks, feel free to support your back with those as well to make it a little bit more relaxing, so you can also take all the weight off of your arms. Let's slowly make our way up. And then we're going to move forward so that we can take the weight off of the heels. Extend your right leg out, come into half hero. And once again, we recline. So just go as far as feels okay. This is also fine if you're up here. And then one of my favorite stretches, you can either stay there in half hero or bend your right knee. And you should already feel how that increases the stretch in your left thigh. This might be very nice. If you have more range and you want to go a little bit deeper, you can pull that right knee into the chest and you'll feel immediately the stretch is so much stronger in the right thigh. So you can pull that right knee in towards your right shoulder, maybe just using your right arm or both hands, only if that feels good. You can also hold the back of your thigh. We'll just breathe here. And again, we're all very different, so something that feels good for me might not necessarily feel good for you, so if you want to choose another stretch instead, go ahead. And we come out the same way that we came in, so extending that right leg forward, using the elbows, pushing our way up. Extend your left leg forward, bend your right knee for half hero, roll out your right calf, Again, you can stay here with the leg bent. This is great. Or if you need more, you can come all the way down. Good. Or back supported on some pillows. Maybe bend your knee, maybe you stay here. And if you want to go deeper, you can pull that left leg in towards the chest. Just make sure you're not feeling any sharp pain in your right knee. It should just feel like a nice big stretch in the right quad. Let's release slowly. Extend your left leg out. Use the help of your arms to come all the way up. Extend your right leg out in front of you. Paschimottanasana. Remove the flesh from underneath the sit bones. Lengthen your spine. Inhale. Exhale. Fold forward. Breathing in, let's lift the chest. Either keeping the legs straight or bending the knees. We come all the way down to the back, one vertebra at a time. You can take a full body stretch when you arrive. And then bring the knees into the chest. One more hip opener, happy baby. Let's hold the outer blades of the feet and start to rock side to side if that feels nice. If you want to straighten out your legs one at a time or both together, you can as well. It's our last shape before Shavasana, so just do anything that feels good. Make sure your body feels ready to relax. If you really feel like you're missing something or you need another stretch, go ahead. Let's bring the knees into the chest when you're ready. Big hug, lift the forehead to the knees. Hold and squeeze for 3, 2, 1, let it go. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to release. And one more deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Allow yourself to relax completely. Notice those legs that have worked so hard today. Notice if they feel a little longer, a little more relaxed than they were before. And I hope you enjoyed the fact that we can always find solutions in yoga. No matter what is going on, there's always a workaround, a modification. There's always something that we can do, no matter where you are on your journey, no matter what's going on in your life. Yoga is always there. I will leave you with that. Please enjoy a couple more minutes in Shavasana if you have the time. Thank you once again so much for flowing with me, for sharing your practice. I really appreciate every single one of you here, so thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you in the next class. Thank you.